The history of Veterans Memorial Boulevard, Bristol. A tribute to veterans. November 11th, 1921, Armistice Day, Veterans Day. The city of Bristol officially dedicated Memorial Boulevard. The 12 acres known as Dunbar's Meadows, given by Albert F. Rockwell back in 1919, made way for this to happen. Mr. Rockwell envisioned a stately boulevard along the south bank of the Pequabic River with park areas on either side of a wide roadway. At the western end, set on spacious grounds, would be a magnificent new high school building, which was designed by Wilson Potter and is known today as Memorial Boulevard Middle School. The roadway was to be built from the north end of Down Street to Main Street. The roadway was formally laid out from Main to Mellon Street in March, and Mellon Street to Riverside Avenue in May 1920. In 1921, the work was completed and the road opened for travel. Memorial Boulevard is 4,400 feet long and 100 feet wide. There is a roadway for eastbound traffic and one for westbound. A median runs the entire length of the boulevard and is beautified by trees, shrubs, flower beds, and streetlights. In 1931, unemployed workmen were hired to set mountain laurel along the sides of the roadway. The results of this work received the admiration of many who used the boulevard during the mountain laurel season during the summer of 1932. The Bristol City Council voted to name this section of roadway the Memorial Boulevard. The World War I monument was dedicated to the city heroes of World War I on April 19, 1924, Seicheprey Day. Seicheprey Day commemorates the Battle of Seicheprey, in which 8 Bristol men were killed in action. Along with this monument, 50 pin oak trees were planted in honor of those who lost their lives. In September 1996, Hickey markers were placed adjacent to each of these trees. Each marker is inscribed with a soldier's name, branch of service, and date of death. Subsequent wars have added more memorials to the boulevard's adjacent parkland, making it a focal point for the community's remembrance. The boulevard, the monuments, and the fine view of the school and its athletic grounds make an interesting and beautiful entrance to the city. As you walk among the war monuments, do not forget the brave men and women who fought for this country. Never forget those who made the supreme sacrifice. We encourage you to touch and feel the monuments. Touch the names inscribed on them. Remember the names, and remember the families they left behind. Because the greatest tribute we can give to our veterans is to remember them.